Hey Aries, what's up? How are you? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your energy check for the week ahead. See what's going on with your person, with you, and whatever comes out. Even though I'm pulling on the current energies for the week ahead, whenever this reading found its way into your phone's algorithm or your computer and you decided to click on it and come and hang out with us for a little bit, perfect timing as always. These are timeless messages, so whenever you find it is exactly when you're supposed to. And thanks for being here too, Aries. Show a little love for yourself. Love the like. And even if you don't want to, just subscribe, be a part of the fam, part of the channel. We would love to have you here. We are still working to manifest the fam up to 70,000 subscribers. So be a part of the fam. There's room at the table. And if you want to wait until I'm done to see if I'm any good, understandable. Judgment-free zone. I would do it too. All right. So let's tap in and tune in. Whatever messages comes out, I'm going to convey them across to you with no fears, because when you're with me, I am your ride and die for life. Got your back. I'm your crystals. You're protected. Have you seen my chariot? It's air conditioned. So let's see what we got. Let's tap in, tune into Aries energy, and give me a little bit of everything. All right. Biblical deck's doing the heavy lifting, and it's Beatles week here at Archer Astrology. So the Beatles deck's doing the clarifiers. All right. Let's dig in, tap in, and tune in. Let's see what we got going on. What do we have for Aries? Please and thank you. What do we have for Aries? Interesting. The cards are kind of sticking a little bit. Look at that. Interesting. Like clouded mind energy, like a lot on your mind. It's the vibes or the energy when somebody's at a crossroads about making a decision. That is Two of Wands, and that's one of your minor arcanas. Okay, let's see where it goes. Give me two shuffles. Here we go. We're ready. 1 and 2. Perfect. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Over energy is the Magician. Parting the Red Sea of red flags like Moses. Not bad. Hey, Stephanie. What up, girl? How you doing? Spinny hugs. The Eight of Cups. This takes you into another level. It's the ascension of Jesus. Pisces energy on the Three of Wands. The call of Abraham to the Knight of Wands. Right into the Ace of Wands. Oh, it might seem like nothing's going on about this, but the right decision's coming in. This is just getting ready to take off with the Ace of Wands. And you have somebody that totally wants to see your ram horns. All right, fair enough. It's a few layers deep, but it's coming for you. All right, current conditions. Let's start with you. What's going on at Aries? The Five of Wands. Ooh, nice. As soon as I looked at the Five of Wands, I was instantly drawn to the energy of training. The way it's described in Rider-Waite and Tarot Marcel, that it's like training for the Six of Wands victory. Name Joseph might even resonate, because that's Joseph with his amazing Technicolor dream coat. Then we got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles into the Two of Cups. Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo energy. Ooh, we got fixed and cardinal. You might even have some Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Leo in your chart. You know what it is? It's like you're tired of being left unread, tired of being ignored, tired of never being made anybody's priority, even when you give your all to a situation, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a family thing. And you always go all in and nobody ever reciprocates it back. Then everybody kind of picks on you saying, oh, Aries, you're such a hothead. Why do you always get so upset? What's with the temper? And you're like, try walking a mile in my shoes and see how it feels, right? Queen of Pentacles, though, is telling me that you're coming into a Proverbs 31 energy in the week ahead. That's Queen of Pentacles, okay? There's some balance, some maturity coming in on this one, where you kind of know the actions that you want to take in order to, like, it's like you're coming to the end of a cycle where things are going to start coming in to help you streamline your life and your process. You know how your work and your love life never balance out, right? If your love life's going really good, work starts sucking. Then if your work life's going really good, the love life takes off the rails. And then you got friends around you that are starting to get boyfriends or girlfriends, relationships. And then like you're still always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Always a groomsman, never a groom. I see a cycle changing, though, that helps you like streamline your daily, day-to-day timeline to have time for work and love. Okay? All right, so we'll see where that goes. This is just for the week ahead, but I think by even August 5th, things are going to be really different for you. Oh, Jane, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. I love you, girl. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's get into the love department. Starting with the past person, all right? Because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do her, all right? Hey, Michael, what up? How's it going? D. Aries, what up? Hey, Michelle, ma belle. I like the screen name. Sunday monte vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Nice. We have the Hangman, Justice on the Seven of Swords. So there was some deceitfulness behind here. It's like they never wanted to progress forward. Pisces and Libra energy, pretty strong, but Aquarius as well. Could even be a Pisces Aquarius cusper for some of you guys with Libra deeper down in their chart. That's specific. But like, this is the vibes of being stuck in a situationship. Because it's like, you kept trying to get this to go further and they kept closing off. They were never ready. There was always different reasons why they weren't. Like, hey, Aries, I told you I wasn't ready for a relationship yet. I told you I've got some things going on. I told you I'm still trying to... excuse machine coupled up with lying is what I'm being told. Like they had an amazing gift to slow walk a connection or slow walk kind of anything in their life, okay? And you worked and waited patiently for this to work out. The vibes on it, though, that come off to it is that you knew there was better for you at the time. They did something that took you to a break point where, like, you know, everyone's allowed to heal in their own time. But in the same respects, you were healed and ready to move forward. And so it's like you turned away from them, but you didn't want to turn away from them. It does have slight vibes of, like, it wasn't really fully your choice, but they put you through so much that, like, you just needed to. You were doing what was best for you, right? We'll get details on this one because this has, I'm pulling like it's complicated vibes off of this. Totally. All right. Now, let's see what's up in the new person vibes. All right. This could be either somebody you're involved with or you're single and you want to know what's coming your way. 3 of Cups, marriage, wedding at Cana. Oh, you're going to save a lot of money on the wedding. All you got to do is get the water. You got one guest coming. It's going to be BYOB. It's cool. 3 of Cups. Some of you guys will actually, if you get an invite to one of these weddings, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, always a groomsman, never a groom that I was talking about, and you're single, you might want to go. Because in the Page of Swords, there's somebody there that's going to be there that's already asking the bride and groom in this group, like, hey, is Aries going to come? Is Aries going to be there? Ooh, nice. Duality, King of Swords, Gemini energy. This is telling me that we've got some no communication, then we've got some singles, and then we got some I'm involved, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, I got you covered. This is going to be deep. I got to read for 3 groups of Aries. Okay, I'm up to the challenge. Let's go. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, a Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, and Aquarius. Very little Earth. Very little Taurus, very little Virgo, mostly Capricorn in the Earth sides. Okay, so let's dig in. Somebody here could be born on the 2nd, the 5th, the 11th, possibly even the 13th. And I'm seeing those big wind turbines. Some of you guys might live near them, or you'll see them driving on the freeway or something, you know, the big wind generating turbine thingies. Well, power generation. Hey, Tammy, what up? Hi, Donna. All right, what do we got on these cards for Aries? Let's go. 8 of Wands. You are manifesting communication. 7 of Cups. Oh, I think you've got options. Knight of Wands, and you've got a King of Swords, new person vibes. Then you got a Knight of Wands, which is throwing me Leo player vibes in this direction. That leads in the 2 of Cups on the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I have a very weird vibe off this Ace of Cups. You're looking for new love, but in the Queen of Wands, I knew it. I got chills off of that. Aries, Cancer energy. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. My Violet Jessup card comes in with the new Cups. Ace of Cups, when this comes up in a past person energy, my Sag-gram explained to me that when a past person has actually done the work to change so a cycle doesn't repeat itself, you'll get an Ace of Cups. All right? And then I got the Queen of Wands, confirming that an overall energy. I'm going to call it kind of a see it, and then I'll get details or clarifiers. But I'm seeing on the 7 of Cups with the 8 of Wands, it's like the decision here is like the new person's not moving or taking advancement or is somehow slow to roll on this, that has you 7 of Cups missing the past. Like the past person might have been a safer choice or an option, or you don't want to proceed with the new person because you missed the past person. But it's been no contact here with limited contact. Oh, wow. We got a tarot novella going on. Da-da-da. 555, cinco, cinco. Ha! We got a tarot novella. Ralph, heads up. We got a tarot novella going on. I need more cards. This is something. Okay, let's go where this goes. Because like this new person was really totally cool. But then they started slow walking it. Four of Swords. I literally just said that. Oh my God, this is why I love tarot. Four of Pentacles. Somebody here definitely could be born on the 4th or the 3rd. A lot of repeating 4s are showing up, and there's the 3 of Swords getting in the way, right? Someone here is either a doctor or a nurse or works at a hospital in some capacity. The 3 of Swords on this, it's kind of like, I think this whole situation has just like, it's been affecting your sleep patterns. It is bleeding into your work life. Like some of you guys, it's like the energy of having a fight where it's been up all night of like, hey, I told you I was ready for a relationship. What do you want to do? I told you I needed to wait a little bit more. Can we possibly talk about this tomorrow? I have to go to work in the morning. No, we got to talk about this right now. And then you're like getting 4 hours of sleep and surviving on 4 hours of sleep and 10 gallons of coffee, right? And then you keep having to battle with it in your head. And with the 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, you're like, you know what? Maybe I'll just stay single because 3 is a crowd, you know? Kind of like the vibes of somebody being like, oh, I promise I'm going to get rid of that person, or I'm going to make those moves to come your way. You guys, it's like if you met them digitally or online and you haven't met them in person yet, and they keep making excuses why they're going to like meet up with you, Page of Swords, right? But then they keep not happening. And it's to the point you're like, you know what? I'm just going to, Archer, I dig the vibes off of it, but I still miss my past person. And it's got you in a bit of a conundrum. Mercury retrograde having, you know how it's having us all do like reflection back and inward this time around? Okay. It's kind of hitting you really hard, almost as hard as Gemini and Virgo from what I'm pulling on this. Whereas like, you're like, did I make the right choice? It's like, maybe it's like maybe you meet somebody online digitally somehow. And after the first meetup, it's a bit of a catfish vibe where you're like, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. And it makes you miss the comfort, the safety, the sanctity of home, right? And then it has you feeling like, oh, great, I'm a Mercury retrograder. I can't be a Mercury retrograder. I'm the cardinal fire sign. I gotta right? Hey, Autumn Moonlight, what up, honey? Spinny hugs, girl. How you been? I missed you. What's up, darling? Hey, Terry, how you doing too? Hi, Brittany, Raven. 3 of Swords. See, it's the trust that's been shattered because you want to love on the past person. You know, you guys learned a lot. You guys triggered each other awakenings in that. It was so hard, though, that when you busted them with that 3 of Swords, they either chose work over you. Some of you guys straight up walked in on them cheating on you. I would love to not go directly down the 3 of Swords road, but I have to call it as I see it. All right? With John, his Aunt Mimi, his dad, these were all family struggles that got in the way. Some of you guys have been working with this 6 of Cups here, George Harrison with Ravi Shankar. You guys have been working to clear some generational karma, some debt, okay? Very Concert for George vibes. However, I'm hearing the song Tennessee Whiskey. Some of you guys either have that in your playlist or you're going to hear it on the radio or in your Spotify or your Apple stuff. The past person drank too much and got in the way, didn't it? Whatever their vice was, that's the 3 of Swords. For some of you guys, sex, drugs, or rock and roll. They were either addicted to sleeping around. I sleep on my side, but you sleep with everyone. Or their work. Or some of you guys, they were just straight up addicted to themselves, right? And just like, I'm not ready for a relationship, told you. Then you're like, oh, well, why are you flirting with the other people? I'm not flirting. Stop trying to control my life. I'm not trying to control your life. Stop trying to dodge the relationship, right? And it got to the point that you're straight up just like, I got to move on. I don't want to move on, but I got to move on. And then you like start getting interested over here, but then you kind of miss this, right? Because this was comfortable. And this person is fronting a little bit. Didn't fully live up to their expectations. Hi, Mom. What up, Mama T? Hey, Janet. Let me see what's up with this. Some of you guys could be born on the 6th, the 3rd, maybe the 4th. Repeating 4s are here. Then I've got the 11th and the 7th, the 8th, the 18th and the 28th come out. The 24th is here along with the 19th, the 2nd, the 15th, the 13th, the 16th, maybe the 31st. Somebody here might be into numerology because that is a lot of dates and a lot of numbers. Cool. I dig it. But let's see what's going on with this past person because this retrograde, you know how it's got you focusing on like who you want, who you don't want. in order to proceed with caution. Temperance, balance and alchemy, but taking action. Anything without moderation can become an addiction. Some of you guys have even worked in already. It's not an addiction. What's up, Sag? Some of you guys might have Sag in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sag. What's up? 7 of Cups. No, hold it. That's a 5 of Cups. Oh my. You know, there's somebody here battling an illness or a diagnosis of some kind, and I'm seeing like a rather more serious medical condition, like, I don't know, MS or Parkinson's possibly, or something. Some of you, your children are even worried about it, for those of you that part applies to. What I'm being told to tell you, or whomever is here watching for Aries that might have this situation, I want to let you know that there's going to be some doctors being introduced that'll come in to help apply some of the advancements in the field that will really help your case. Straight up. Page of Pentacles. You got some guardian angels coming in that'll be blessings, because like some of the stuff going on, it's still like really old procedures and medications and stuff. You got someone coming in that's going to like spook you guys a little bit, but this doc's going to be like a Dr. House vibe, where might not have the best bedside manner, but man, the right doctor for the right job. It's a big improvement. I like that. Also, I don't know why, but I'm seeing Karen Carpenter, or the name Karen might resonate too, but somebody here may be overcoming or have overcome an eating disorder, I'm being told, in which case, mad props to those that have made it through that one. Or if you're making it through it, to those of you this part resonates, you are doing way better than you're giving yourself credit for. This is beautiful. Definitely somebody's like, somehow the medical industry ties into your life, Aries. Interesting. I like it. Okay. On that note, let's see what we've got in the love department going on. Because you're just at a point where you are going to come out of this retrograde like reinvented, like refreshed and ready to go. Because remember, all the 4s, those are re's in tarot. Rewards, rest, recharge, refresh, reinvent. You're going into that you're just, it's like you're upgrading. Yeah, retrograde's got you upgrading. Especially for those of you who still have that software update in your iPhone or your Android that you haven't done yet. Because you're like, no, I'm not doing that update. You're actually doing an update. Aries 2.0 update. And you clicked accept. So the direction it's going is taking you right to the King of Pentacles. And God's like, you didn't read the terms and conditions, but it's going to be way better than you're expecting. I like that. You're coming out of the era that every time you open your heart up, you get stomped on, and coming into an era to balance your work and love life and have a much more calmer, laid back vibes. The whole waking up, hanging out on the porch with coffee, talking to significant other, and just being like, yes, we made it. Stability, maturity, balance. I like it. Nice. Virgo energy on that one. Leo, Sagittarius is here. Strong Sag. Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, and Gemini. Strong Gemini and Sag so far. Okay. All right, past person. Let's see what we got on the past. Ooh, hi, Leo. Did I mention Leo? If not, the sun card's here. Okay. When that happens, as I'm getting into this part, it tells me that regardless of this is past, new, or the indifference, is that you have a positive, optimistic outcome. Confirmation, Leo season is going to be rather epic, too. All right, let me see what we got here. Sandy, oh my goodness. Peace and love, Sandy Martin. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you are so generous. Brother, spinny hugs, man. Bro hugs right back at you. You got a Cancer sun stumbled on his words. Cat got my tongue. Thank you very much. Aries, this reading is completely sponsored by Sandy Martin. All right? Because if you ain't got George Martin, Sandy Martin's even better. All right? By the beach. It's cool. Ooh, yeah, I dig the vibes off it. All right, let's go. Butcher record. All right? This is a very unique connection. For those of you that have the Beatles album where Paul's sitting in the trunk, I think it's what, Beatles Yesterday, Today, and something else, right? If that's a sticker, you got some serious money sitting in your record collection. All right? Okay. What do we got going on? Let's get into the past vibes. 5. Oh, I knew it. There is one card, the King of Swords, from the new person. There's one card, 5 of Wands, from the past person. You guys are going to wind up back together, aren't you? Temperance. Hi, Sag. Oh, my gosh. The Seven of Wands. This connection has been protected the whole time with the Lovers card because you guys signed up for this. This is the vibe here that, you know how like what you guys went through on this one, that as much as they got intense and they tried to open up, then they would just shut back down. The breakup, makeup, in and out, that left you stuck in that situationship vibes, that they would never fully open up and commit. The Lovers card, the emotional up and down roller coaster. 1 minute, you thought everything was great. The next minute, they're quiet, they're ghost. And you're like, what in the world is going on? Oh, sorry, I had to go and visit my parents this weekend. I know we made plans. Oh, no, sorry, something else came up. Oh, sorry, can't do that right now. I'm going to Cedar Point to ride roller coasters till I puke, right? Seven of Wands. You felt like this person's heart stayed in this John Travolta-proof Seven of Wands bubble, right? Because they were just never ready yet. Even for those of you at this point, for 6 to 7% of you, while they're busy telling you that they're not ready yet for anything, then you come to find out they were trying it with someone else. It ripped your heart out and put it in a blender. This is the original runner vibes. I got twin flame energy off of this. Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Libra so far. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's definitely the part of the chart that still thinks about you. You guys have been training since the day you went your separate ways on this one. And now you're nervous of like, Archer, I don't think I should be thinking about them. I'm trying to make this work and stuff, but no. There is more to your guys' blueprint than meets the eye. You've been training for everything that's going on. So I got to see what's up with this. All right. Because this person had no clue what they wanted. That's the problem on this one. They had no clue what they wanted for it. And somebody here has the hiccups. I'm literally like, this person, there were always hiccups that got into their life and got in the way of the connection, Seven of Wands. But I'm feeling like an Aries right now that, like, I don't know, just finished lunch or something and you got like hiccups or something. Remember, hold your breath, swallow 3 times, or just eat a spoonful of peanut butter. Goes away. But on this one with Five of Wands, the Lovers card, the thing that's on this is that you, okay, I'm going to straight up call as I see it. Okay, I might lose a few subscribers for this one, but I gotta get the message out. Okay, you guys both had to go your separate ways on this one to learn some life experiences to come back and be ready for each other. You guys met very early on while they were still finding their way, hadn't come into the point of being ready for a real relationship. That's a big part of your guys' different upbringings, right? And so that's a big thing that had to be worked on and get cleared out. Hermit card to the Sun card. This is the most transformative time with the Eight of Swords. Because you felt like your hands were tied. What can you do about this one, right? And that's why you were like, I'm ready, they're not ready. And you almost felt bad about it, but you tried moving on. And some of you guys, because they tried moving on or had someone else, you're like, well, I'm going to do it too. And yet neither of you guys are happy because then like the new person, I feel like the new person parties too hardy or something like that. It's like you were all in at the beginning and then it's like, I don't know, I'm just not feeling the Page of Swords. I'm still kind of missing the other person, Archer. It's the experiences that you've been through with this one. You guys have actually been down similar experiences. That's why you're not totally all in on the new person, right? You're like, Archer, I'm trying, but then the new person parties too much, then they ghost me too. It's no different than the past vibes, and we're right back to that little angel with the Page of Pentacles. And I don't know what to do. I really feel the vibes on this is lessons learned. Remember, the Page of Swords is the card of the student. You guys had to go through this vibe. Ace of Cups. I got chills. Oh my gosh. Ace of Cups on the Four of Cups. Rewind if you missed it. This is why I love tarot. That was a freaking 9-volt right to my tongue because I told you. Here's what happened. Okay? Because this person's finna reach out to you anyways. That's the thing. Or you're going to reach out to them. Somebody is ready to go. Some of you guys are even noticing feathers on your path. The thing on this is Ace of Cups. Yep, there's the Nine of Wands, there's the Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Some of you guys do work with each other. So the vibes on this is like, this person just, like, heaven help it, you tried. You've gone all in on this one, but it's kind of going in the same direction. The Moon card, here's the secrets behind the scenes, the fears of the unknown of like, if I do this or disconnect from this, which way do I go back? You got strong Pisces energy. This is the energy that once you move on to someone else, the past person reaches out and says, oh my gosh, I've seen the error of my ways. Can we talk? Right? And then you get left with the decision if you're like, well, I was trying to make something work with the new person. Now the past person's reaching out. I miss the past person anyways. This is a big test, Archer. 9 of Wands on the 8 of Pentacles. I got to call it as I see it on this one with the 4 of Cups, is that they weren't respecting your love. So you had to go this way while they took the time to learn their lessons, 5 of Wands, so that they could come back exactly as expected on the Gemini, on the Lovers card during the retrograde. Strong Virgo and Gemini energy. So some of you guys, this is already going down, right? Like one first meetup, one first message or something. And there's a fear of if we're making the right choice to this one. But I'm telling you what, you were brought into this new person's life as a karmic contract in order because they were so introverted and closed off and they were lying that you've taught them a lesson and shown them a direction. Then this also taught you about no being a complete answer and setting boundaries. That was what was needed here. So this person stops walking all over your heart. And then in the 9 of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, this person had to get hurt as much as they hurt you, right? Which is why that person or that option that they picked you on, let's say they 3 of Swords picked a job over you. They got fired. They picked another person over you. That person has now used them up worse than they used you. That's how karma works. They have to go through it in order to respect the love and the nurturing that you provide. And you actually had to go through it to learn how to relinquish a little bit of power and control and let somebody nurture you. You spend your whole life so far doing for everybody else. This person coming back is now going to do for you because they learned what it's like to have somebody do nothing for them and they pull all the weight, just like you did for them. How about that? Cross Watcher got a little karma. Archangel Jeremiah says that's the way love goes. And that song might even resonate to you. Is it raining where you are or something? Because I'm hearing Umbrella by Rihanna. So I'm being told to tell you, don't forget your umbrella. Give me an outcome in the direction this is going to go, because I literally think this is already happening, in that this last test was needed for them to respect you and for you to respect. Straight up, don't hate me for this, Aries, but for you to respect yourself. You're a very giving fire sign. All right? You wear your heart on your sleeve, and especially if it's your family or somebody you love deeply, you would throw someone across the table, Jesus style in the temple, to protect the people you love. 9 of Swords. And the Devil. Whoa, I can't show that card on YouTube. But I also will not cover the card up because I don't want to deface the Beatles. All right? This here shows you beating the devil energy going forward, the stuff that kept you and this person apart by learning the lessons. And you actually literally just start ignoring Toby, the devil, Capricorn energy. This is like, sorry, Toby, not today. You know, he's been trying to get your attention and get you to switch over, right? Come to the dark side, Aries. You're never going to work out. This is how your life's going to be forever. And you're basically just like Toby, 9 of Swords, hush. I love it for you. That's, see, even to Toby, even to the devil himself, you might know him from such books as the Bible. Even to Toby, no is a complete answer. And when a bully don't get what they want, they totally go in another direction anyways, because they'll find an easier mark because it's too much work. Toby always finds the easiest answer. And then you get to go forward and be happy. I think by the time the next full moon hits, this will have worked itself out for you. You already know the decision. I'm just giving you confirmation to let you know you're right. Trust your instinct, Aries. You're awesome like that. All right? Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo. Gemini's here. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo. Oh, my Lord. Everybody's turning out for you. You them could be born on the 13th, the 23rd, the 28th, the 8th, the 19th is here, the 31st, the 4th comes out, the 9th again. The 9s are stuck in you right now. That's a big abundance. That's a completion of a cycle and a phase when you keep seeing the repeating 9s. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Nice. I love this for you, Aries. Claim this thing down in the comments. We got to manifest this for you. It's the end of the unread era. It's where you, straight up, I'm going to say it, you become the center of attention and you have earned it. You deserve it. I love it. All right, like the video, please and thank you. And remember too, if you want to book a personal private reading with me, Aries, all you got to do now is just scan the QR code here. It'll take you to my booking site where you can pick your day, pick your time, pick if you want the Zoom reading with me, live one-on-one like you're here at the table. You also get a recorded copy of it afterwards to keep. Or if you just want to do traditional private YouTube. So just scan the QR code or the link's pinned in the bio. That'll let you go over to the booking site, and whatever you pick, I look forward to reading for you and helping in any way possible. That QR code and the pinned comment on TikTok and that, it'll also take you to the Archer Astrology link tree. That's going to have all the playlists, the pick a cards, base covers, original songs, interviews, and more. All the safe to click links are there. And the big major announcement, subscribe and set the bell, because on August 10th, Sunday, it's the Thrilla in Manila. It's the battle of the bestest and all that. Anyways, me and Frankie from Frankie's Tarot, the longtime family friend that is like my bestie and a sister to me, and she's awesome sauce. So you have to subscribe to her channel too, Frankie's Tarot. All right. But we're collabing. It is the collab that will end all collabs. All right. This is the one everyone's been waited for, and we are doing it. Archer and Frankie's Tarot, Sunday, August 10th. Sunday at the Silverdome. That's a Michigan reference, sorry. But anyways, so subscribe to me, subscribe to Frankie, and we'll see y'all here for the collab that's going to break YouTube. We're going to set records, and y'all are going to be a part of it, all right? And remember, subscribe, set the bell here, because I do go live Mondays for an all signs. Most recent's available in the link tree or the pinned comment, along with all these individual live readings too, all right? So subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. There's always room at the table, so make it crowded, all right? Otherwise, until next time, Aries, I love you.